Hello, and welcome back to Pwnery's Kickin' It Old School. This is Season 2, Episode 11, and you probably noticed that we're not in the same place. We are in Leonport, and I'm going to admit to you that this is the 5th time I've recorded this episode. The last 3 times was because I forgot what episode I was on, and I kept cutting them short, and they were wrong. And then the last episode, I recorded the whole thing in windowed mode, so it was tiny. Oops. And we got a lot done too. So now I get to do it all over again. Anyway, you might be wondering why I'm here in Leonport, and the reason is because I missed something in the sequence of what to do. So, the first thing I'm going to do before I set off is I'm going to sell off all my junk, things I don't need anymore, because they're just clogging up my inventory. So like for instance, I don't need this, and I'm going to take a gamble. I'm going to get rid of all the herbs, because I have 2 magic users, so why wouldn't I? And I did actually, it was a learning experience, that last episode that I tried to record, because I found a gold bug in the town that we're going to have to eventually go to. So now hopefully I don't repeat that mistake on camera, and I don't have to make a cut, which would be great. I'm going to keep 1 medical herb or antidote herb just because I'm paranoid about poison. Don't need this. Yeah, that should be it. And I need to sell... Oops, wrong person. Illith, I need to sell your chain sickle and both of your antidote herbs. Actually, no, just your medical herb. There we go. Nope, we're good. Alright, so that's all out of my inventory now. Okay, so why am I back here? Because I need to go here. Oh, another thing I want to do is I want to take my silver key and I want to move it to Illith. Because what I like to do is I like to create what I call a keymaster character, which is essentially just make sure that one character has all the keys. That way you don't have to sit there and cycle through everyone's inventory looking for them. So the pirate ship Relentless sank in chill waters with a great treasure still on board. Bring me these treasures, and I shall pay you a handsome fee. That's what I forgot to do last time. And it's rather important because he gives you the echoing flute. And on top of that, it gives us a landmark to work off of for navigation. Sorry, I brain farted. So the big problem I've got now is I did change the message speed in my last video, and since I had to reload an old save, it's back to the medium speed, so sorry about that. The text might seem a little pokey. I did this under accelerated mode, like the game's running I think at 110%, 120%, something like that, just to kind of speed things along. Like the music sounds retarded, literally, slow. So at this speed it actually sounds more palatable to my ear. Okay, now we go back to Leonport. The guy who tipped you off about this clearly is the world's worst explorer, if he didn't realize that the treasures were just north of his own town. I go back here. Use our silver key. You've done exceedingly well. As I promised, here's the echoing flute. So the echoing flute, what it does is when you blow on it, it will echo if you're near a crest, and you need the crests for stuff and things. I know I'm being vague, sorry. Alright, so now that we have that, I can backtrack my losses from the last recording. Yay! So, if you weren't aware, the world is round. And because of that, I can take a shortcut. So what I'm doing is I'm heading north to go south. So here's where the treasures were. I want to go south just a little ways, and then I want to go west to end up on the northeast corner of the map. So here's the landmarks for the farthest northeast of the world. And from here, I can use this as a navigational aid to go north to head south. So essentially what I did was I went from the northwest to the northeast by going west, and then I went northeast to southeast by heading north, cutting the corners. And now we're in a town called Zahan. How do I know this? Because one of these people are going to tell me that's where I am. I think maybe this guy does. This is a town of lonely women, men, dogs, old men, dogs, and children. What the men went with those stinking fish is beyond me. Yeah, I would do well here. I've come into Zahan at a poor time. All the men are away fishing. Don't care! One day you'll become a great fisherman like your papa. There are many tales of Mountain's Island in the sea and its great cavern. It is said that only one who bears the moon fragment may enter there. That's the sea cavern. Okay, so I forgot where that is. I think that's where Rubus's monolith is, and I think that's very near the beginning of where you start in the game, oddly enough. Okay, this guy is telling me that the dog, there he is, he wants me to look at something over here. And we found the golden key! So I'm going to hand this over to Illith, and now we're good there. And I think we're done with this town. There's really nothing else I could use. Let me check here. No, nothing I want. Okay, and there's a guy here at the end of the town, kind of hiding. Right there. He's looking for Rogue Fastfinger. Don't worry, we're going to find him very quickly. Alright, so, let's see. We need to find a town called Welgarth. So, a Hork. Oh, great, I'm poisoned. Awesome. But I gained a level. Alright, so who has antidote? You do. Cool. So, the end of the world at the southeast corners, a couple of stripped off islands. It almost reminds me of how the world looks in Southeast Asia, actually. Coming off of like mainland China, and then you get like all the tore apart islands, like the continent tore free, and you have like Indonesia and like Brunei and all those things, and then you work your way down to like Australia. So, oh, got a chest. Wing of the Wyvern. Don't need it. Anyway, we're heading towards a peninsula, which would remind me of like, you know, that tip of the world where it would start to show you all those little micro islands. No! Have to sit through this. So they can run away, but I can't. Interesting. Ah, what the hell? Oh, and some of us are asleep. That's great. Enough of this. Result. There we go. Alright, so we're looking for the peninsula. And on the way there, we actually end up finding this island, which I believe is the Leaf of the World tree, which is literally just like a phoenix down to resurrect yourself. Alright, so if we continue this path here, we should find that town I was looking for. There it is. And this doesn't look like much of a town, is it? This looks like a cabin in the middle of nowhere. But I promise, if I go down here, all those people are hiding from him. Those bastards. She's gonna sing me a song of the people. Let me sing you the song of my people. No thanks. Let's Go ahead and get a nap in. Alright, so the first thing I need to do is pull off some shenanigans. And I think the easiest way for me to do that, based off of what I learned earlier, was click the light sword, do this, and then cancel. And I think that just gave me the value of the light sword and my gold. Yeah, see that? Alright, let's try that one more time. Let's see where my gold is now. See how it broke it? So essentially I just need to do this a few times. Oh, I already broke it. Okay, so the way my exploit worked, it broke it. So what I have to do now is I'm going to have to buy a couple of these. Oh, great. I think 3 should do it. Alright, and then we go to the tool guy. I mean, I guess it's cool that you get to see this, because you might find this little exploit, and then you will use it yourself, and then you'll run into this situation and go, what the hell just happened to all my gold? So now we're going to sell off our stuff that we really don't want to carry. Oops. And oops, not his. I need to sell Arthos things? Yeah, he's got 2 of them. Okay. So now I should have enough gold to do this little exploit. So I will go to the light sword, and then go to Artho, and then cancel it, and then I should have 35,000, and then I do it again. Now I should have 51,000. So the trick here is I need to get to 65,535 without going over, because that's the maximum the game can handle. So I'll just buy 3 of these, and you notice my gold's not ticking down. Alright, that should do it. And then we should never break our crap again. Okay. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. It's the only item in the game that I noticed that breaks it like that. Sell Artho. Yes. I think I need another one. Yeah, I need to hit 65,000. That's critical. Okay, let me get the giant hammer 2 more times. No. Alright. This should fix this up pretty good. I was really hoping to avoid having to do all this, but at least you got to see it. We did it live. There we go. Now our gold is maxed out, which is what we wanted it to do. And I happen to know that both my main character, so I can get rid of the steel shield, and even though we're maxed out, it's just going to stay maxed. And Artho, and I know that they can both wear fur coats also, so we're going to drop all this crap too. She's got clothes hiding, that can come off. Alright, there. Exploit complete. Yes, okay, so what I want to buy is a mink coat for Artho. See, buying it, as long as they can equip it, it's fine. Illith, you get one, you get a mink coat, and you get a mink coat. Alright, and then I need a shield of strength, and so does Artho. And then we're done. Let me equip my new toys. Okay, and Artho, you get to wear a mink coat and a shield of strength, which is nice. And Illith, you get to wear a mink coat. There. Now we go talk to this guy. And you might notice that there's a blank space here. Ah, so you've heard about my wares. It's a bit expensive maybe, but it's fine craftsmanship. Will you take it? Doesn't even tell you what it is. Sure! Tell nobody that I sold it. Who shall take it? Illith? I thank thee kindly. Do you need anything else? Nope. So what did he sell us? The jailer's key. Now we have all the keys. We got all the keys. Now we're going to look for guys who give us clues. Let me tell you, Hargon is a master of disguise, but if you have the charm of Rubus, you'll see right through his deception. Good. Let's go ahead and get a good night's sleep. There we go. And that girl over there, she just says, how dare you enter my room without permission. This guy here. It is true enough. I locked Rogue Fastfinger in the prison and threw away the key, but he's escaped. Oh, joy. Let's go talk to this guy here. Hargon dwells on the high plateau of Rhone. Only one who has the Eye of Malroth can find the road to that place. Well, what's up with this place? Aha! Who are you? Ah, I'm found. Yes, I am Rogue Fastfinger, and here is the Watergate Key. Thanks? You have anything else to say? I'm sorry, but I will not do that anymore. I guess that means he's not going to steal anymore? I don't know. Hard to say. Alright, so we have the Watergate Key, and I believe the next thing we need to do is head over to Canuck Castle again. So we get to backtrack. Essentially what you gotta do is you gotta go back to all the places at the beginning of the game now. And if I'm not mistaken, it should be more or less due south of this town. Let's take a look. Yeah, it should be like right here. There it is. Okay. I'm gonna put my boat a little closer so I know I didn't lose it. Screw it, whatever. Better let me run. Oh, jeez. Even these weak enemies, there's no escape. Unbelievable. Okay, here we are back at Canuck Castle, right? I saw the sky burning red on the southern horizon. It was Moonbrook. Yeah, I remember that. What do you got? Nothing I want. Let's see. You can speak to the prisoners, do so through the bars. No, I don't want to. I want to open the doors. Because I can. I'll tell you a secret. There's a silver key that opens doors of silver. Well, thank you, Captain Obvious. What do you got to say? What does it matter if people steal things? The world's doomed no matter what happens. Very fatalist. Okay, let's go here. What do you got to say, bro? Well, don't just stand there. Open the treasure chest. Okay. The Shield of Erdrick. Hey, how about that? Alright. It gave us a little extra. Well, I guess I can get rid of that Shield of Strength, huh? Seems like a waste, doesn't it? I don't even need the money, because we've got all the money already. Yeah. No, we're good. Let's go talk to the king, save our game. Save often. Especially if you make as many mistakes as I do. Yes. Yes. Oh, this is the princess's chamber. Hababa. So, you found my brother. Why does you tarry here when the world is in grave peril? I don't know. Want to flirt? Hang. Oh wait, they're related, aren't they? Oops. Okay, what do we do next? We need to go to Middenhall, I think, next, which is the castle where the whole game began. It's a lot of sailing. Let's get to the getting. I don't want to abandon my boat. We'll just take the long way around. I don't think there was anything at Moonbrook, but I could be wrong. Can I sail underneath? Nope. It's okay. Just follow the continent. That was the safest bet in any game. That's the safest bet if you were an explorer back in the day, too. It's like, oh, I don't know where I'm going. I'll just hug the coast. Okay. Let's go here real quick. Of keys and doors, I know this. There are silver keys and golden keys, and doors to match them each. Seek the silver key, for this is what I teach. That key is in the cave of the lake west of Canuck's walls. But only go with a friend inside. Man, he is a poet and didn't even know it. What's in here? No. I don't want to be warped into the middle of nowhere. You guys can run away at any time. Wouldn't hurt my feelings one bit. Alright, let's go see our papa. Because apparently he's hiding something too. What you hiding, Pops? Alright, I am home. Imagine that. Yes, I know this is Middenhall. What do I need here? Probably, what I need is probably in those chests. Thief! Thief! What? You're Pwnery, heir of Middenhall. Please, forgive me. Right. Token of Erdrick! Hey! Okay, let's see what else we got here. Empty. Medical herb. Kind of useless. Wing of the Wyvern. Kind of useless. A little bit of gold. Right. If I remember right, there's a jail somewhere I need to go to. Probably here. Ah, here it is. Royalty should not venture into prisons such as this. Well, what if I wanna? Like, what if I wanna? As a reward for opening the door, let me tell you the crest of life. Find it on a dark road that leads to Rome. Okay. Thanks. This is gonna hurt. Do I have a spell that protects me? Like, Step Guard, there it is. Would you allow me to escape and tell Hargan many tidings? Oh, but you're such a fool. One evil clown. You're going down, clown. One shot kill. Wow, that's a good experience. Arthur opens the chest, and we've got the Staff of Thunder. I don't even remember what it's for. Ow. Wonder how tore up we are. That wasn't too bad. Let's go see our pops. Yes. Sure. I'm as strong as an ox and twice as good looking. No homo. It's a very old meme. Okay, let's see. What do I need to do next? I need to go to... Oh, I think I know where I gotta go. So there was this spot way back in the day. Back in Alefgard. I think that's where you got the Staff of Rain before. Let's see if I can find us a shortcut, because I really don't want to go the long way around. I think there is a way to get there from here. Because there's this... In the very beginning of the game, there was this section where you had to go underneath basically a pass, like an isthmus. Or straight, rather. Right here. So I should be able to go around like this. And this should get me... Yeah, this should get me back towards Alefgard. Yeah. Yeah, because that's that Castletown thing that used to... Or, not Castletown, but that was like... It had a cool name to it, and it's gone already. Because, you know, a couple generations have gone by. Alefgard has changed. Stupid ghost mice. You're all gonna die. Here's the place I'm talking about. I want to say this is where the Staff of Rain came from, but I can't remember. You've been waiting for me to come. I will trade the Helmet of Erdricht for the token you carry. Okay, did I get it already? Apparently I have. Bing! Alright, so I don't need this anymore. Because I threw it to the ground. Anyway. Alright, so now we need to start thinking about the crests. And I want to say the first one is in Hamlin. Which actually isn't very far from here. Should be more or less straight west. Right? Something like that. There's Hamlin. I think that's Hamlin. I think that's an inconvenience. This is how we deal with inconveniences. Partha learned a new spell. Revive? Maybe? I don't know. Let's get a good night's sleep while my dogs lose their minds in the other room. See, I don't need anything from this town. Alright, let's open... Says me. No, what do we got here? I think they talk. I just gotta wait for him to get to the door. Come on, come to the door. Oh, I guess not. Fine. But let's open the door anyway, because I'm a sucker for this kind of thing. Oswald's. There we go. That was easy enough. Okay. There was a guy standing here that didn't want to move. He must have been protecting something. The Watercrest. How about that? Alright. Let's go talk to this guy before we leave. There is a legend that tells of a great and good wizard who lives in a cave in the sea. If you have all 5 crests, he will come to you. Okay, so that's going to be how we get the Charm of Rubus, I think? That's why you need all the crests. Let's see. What do I need now? I need to find a fire monolith, I think it's called. Ooh boy. I don't remember where that is. Strangely enough. Oh, wait, I think I do. I think I do. It's that one place that we didn't go into because it was all by itself. Alright, so I need to head back to essentially Zahan? I don't know how I'm going to get there from here, though. It's a long trip. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to path my way there. It's going to be a long trip, no matter what I do. Yay, antidote herb. Something I really didn't even need. It's okay. Alright, so we gotta do a bit of backtracking. Oh, you know what? I remember where that town is for better gear. It's actually not too far from where we're heading anyway, so let's go check it out. There's a town called, like, Osterfair. Well, I'll just do it in the I'll do it in the order. I'll do it in the correct order. We're gonna follow the continent for a bit. Actually making good time. The thing I'm looking for is near where the Leaf of the World tree was. Okay, there's this one. Leaf of the World tree's below me. Don't need any of that. It's just wasting inventory space. I think this is it here. Yeah. Alright, so I don't think this guy talks. Yeah. And somewhere here is supposed to be This, maybe? No. Maybe here? Yep, Suncrest. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Where do I want to go now? Let's go to Osterfair now, because we're actually really close. It should be just due north of here. This is one of the places you would go to grind out your experience, too, because if I remember right, the monsters are really hard, and the inn is not stupidly expensive, and you get buku experience. Let me run this once. Damn it. No escape. Alright. Well, you have chosen the path of death, then. Somebody's asleep, too. Shit. Fan. Can I has Osterfair now? I think there's like giant green baboons or something down here. That's the thing that was like the real tasty monster to attack. Beyond lies the Coliseum and the court of the king. Here's the court of the king. You're welcome in the castle of Osterfair. If you entertain me, I will give you a valuable prize. You want to try it? Sure. You must go forth to the center of this Coliseum. A saber lion. I think he gets to attack twice. Oh, beat him. That was easy. Alright, I beat your lion. Now what? You've done well. I'll give you the moon crest. You fought gallantly. Cool. So we have 3 crests already. I am the great warriors which you've heard. Yep. Let's see. Are you an item shop? The echoing flute blows a magical tone. On an island in a tower in a chamber remote, play it and listen. A wise man once wrote. Another poet, imagine that. For when the sound echoes, there shall be a crest of great power. Okay. Still talking about the Relentless. You seek the armor of Gaia. I was told that it was kept in an armor shop that sells armor. Or it's probably this one. Yes, I wish to see them. Let's see. I don't think there's anything I can use here. Magic armor, maybe? I don't think that's any better than the mink coat, though. Well, I need to find an item guy and unload some things and stuff. Yes. I'll tell you fortune. What you seek is north. Yeah. He's talking about the temple for the monolith of Rubus, I think. So there's no item shop. Lame. Wait, maybe there is. Let me look around just a bit. Okay, we're gonna cast... Nope, screw it. In the island town of Zahan, in the Southern Ocean, lives a man named Torval, who owns the Golden Key. Actually, I own the Golden Key already. Thank you very much. Alright, let's go around the long way. Matter of fact... No, you keep your stuff. You use your stuff. Drop this. Oops. And we're good there. Okay, let's go walk around a bit. Don't want to do that. Nope. And I think this was a golden door? Yup. And I can just sneak over here and swiggity swiggity. Magic knife, don't really need it. Armor of Gaia! Can you equip this? It's weaker than what you're carrying, though. Aww. So I have an armor that's sorta useless? Can you wear it? I seriously doubt it, but it'd be funny if she could. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Let me trade this to Illith. Oh, she can't carry it. Fine. Wait, you're supposed to be my keymaster! Damn it. You can trade this to me? No? Fine. You know what? I'm just gonna drop it. Because I threw it on the ground. There, now she's got all the keys. And you can trade this to me. And let me just see. Oh, it is better. Okay, cool. So we're gonna wear it then. Crap. Where are we? Don't care. Don't care. Don't want to be there. We need to be here. Because now I've got the armor of Gaia. Sort of ganked it. Yes. Do you have anything else I could use? I believe that is a... No? Yeah, I believe that's a no. Yeah, okay. I think we're done. I think we're done here. Let's see. Supposed to find... I wonder if it's the Lighthouse next. Let's go over there and find out. Might as well. We're not learning anything just sitting here, right? Not sure. Yeah, it must be the lighthouse we gotta do. I don't remember what it was for. Oh, good. We can just leave this fight. Alright, so we need to find the lighthouse. That's another part of this game that's kind of grindy. It's all the back and forth. It's okay, though. We'll figure it out. At least we can run more. That's good. Let's just try it. I don't think it works. I don't think I've ever had this work, but maybe it'll save us a couple of seconds of BS. I don't remember if there's like a cue to tell you, oh, your repel is just wore off, or whatever. That'd be nice to know. I gots to know. Ah, it does. Sweet. Let's do it again. There we go. The Lonely Lighthouse, I think. Okay, what do I do here? We're going to figure it out. Apparently rappel doesn't work here. Oh, they're not doing very much damage. We'll just fight them the old-fashioned way, I guess. It never worked! Oh, can't go that way. I see the wall already. Guess we're fighting. This way, maybe? No? Okay, I guess I can't get in that way. Huh. Ooh, wow, she actually killed it by herself. Did not expect that. The chick has tough. Did they just attack more than once each? Lame. I mean, they all missed, but... Alright. I think I just saw my gold roll over into a really crappy number. Guess we're going in this way. Yay, new spell. Woo! Can I go in here? Nope. There's gotta be a way in here. Wow, I thought those were gonna be harder. And they're buffing themselves up for what is about to be an ass whooping. There we go. Problem solved. Ooh, we get a level. Let's see. Artho. More power. More power is always good. Yeah, my gold went into crap territory. Awesome. Alright, so now we're in this tower. This is one of those puzzle maze type situations. I think I did that in the wrong order. Oh, 238! Cool. Just let me run this time. This is retarded. Thank you. Yeah, this is like a choose your path type thing. Man, they're just relentless. What is the deal? Give me a break. It's fine. It's fine. That was seriously irritating. I'm gonna try it, but I don't think it actually does anything. I don't. See? It ain't worth a crap. Like, that's good in the very beginning of the game. Very beginning, and like, nowhere else. that just seems a little too easy. Is that a golden door? Yeah, it's a huge golden door, but it's a golden door nonetheless. Let me run! Okay. It's that big ass tower. What the hell? Okay, this looks like the top. There's a guy here. For long ages, I have guarded the chamber of Hargon. There is a land called Rhone, high in the mountains in the middle of a great continent. There you will find Hargon. This is not what I was looking for, bro. Huh. Repel never lost its effect because it never had an effect. Clearly we went the wrong way. What was the point of that door? Huh. So I guess we do have to go the other set of stairs. Seems... Maybe that was the trick, huh? I kind of want to fight them. I used to think that if you took the fights, it would roll you less often chances of running into your next fight. That's not true. That's fake news. This is the part where the text speed going fast would be really useful right now. Like, really, really useful right now. Take a look over here. Nothing. Let's take a look over here. Another set of stairs. To nowhere. Okay. Another set of stairs here. This might be the right way. This might be the way. Ooh, they're stronger than I thought. Let me strike first! Nope. Couldn't get that lucky. Alright, here's another giant door to trick you into thinking it's something other than just a golden key door. No, I don't think I want to be going that way today. Come on. Show me a way in. Really? When you got the same two enemies over and over, I used to think, oh, they're chasing you. I don't think that's the case either, though. Level. Nothing there, nothing there. There has to be a way in somewhere. Maybe here? No? How irritating. There has to be a way in somewhere here. Like, one of you has to let me in somewhere. Good. Wait, I got an idea. Who's carrying it? I guess I'm carrying it. It's nearby. There's a crest nearby. Now we just gotta find our way to it. Ah, maybe here it is. Good. I don't want to deal with you right now. Up. Thank you. Oh, he saw me. Oh man, did I just walk in a... Did I backtrack? Shoot. You're gonna let me run. I need results, and I need them right meow. Finally. Jesus. So we did... God, like, a watched pot never boils, right? Maybe you've heard that before? It's starting to piss me off. You're all gonna die. This is retarded. You're all gonna die right now. I don't know if it's before we die, though. See? Never be in a hurry. Never, ever, ever be in a hurry. Now I have to cast spells like crazy. There's a spell called, I think, Heal Us All, also. There. So this is the way we came, obviously. Really interesting. Can't use magic on these guys. Little mental note for that. Did you learn a new spell? Nope. Okay. So it has to be this way. We have to go this way. There's got to be a way in here somewhere. We're not at the top yet. Of course not. No. You know, it's like, hey, do you have other things you need to be doing right now, like finding the crest? Yes. Well, we're just gonna, you know, mess with you here first for a little while. You know, because you don't have enough crap going on right now. You have to do this. You must do this. Ah, here we go. Uh-huh. How did I miss this thing before? You need not speak, for I know your mind well. Come, follow me. I will guide you to a place where you will find the crest. Okay. He went this way. And then he went this way. We're just going to attack him because I don't have time to listen to... But, we don't have time for that. We just don't have time for that. There he is. He's going to take me all the way back to the bottom of the damn tower, isn't he? He's... Look, if you're chasing this guy, he shouldn't be kiting you into other fights. Come on. fine. There, we gained a level, and now we're going into the great unknown. After like 50 more fights after every step. Jesus. This is so ridiculous, this tower. Come on. The only thing more annoying than this was once upon a time, when I was a wee lad, and I grew up with a couple of other wee lads, we thought we were going to make our own RPG, because we used to play Final Fantasy 1 and Dragon Warrior 1, and we came up with this plan of every step you take is a fight. That's what my friend came up with, and it was the lamest game ever. I was like, no, this is retarded. We should have like a 20-sided die, throw it, and see how many steps we can take before we do a fight. Ah, open now the treasure chest. You know, that seems a little too easy, but you know what? We're also out of time for the day. So, if you like what you saw here, leave a like. But this was Kicking It Old School, Season 2, Episode 11. And I already know what's going to happen next, but if you don't, you'll have to wait till next week. Either way, if you're new to my channel, welcome, but if you're a regular here, welcome back. Either way, check out my other playlist and see if my other interest might be of interest to you. I'm leaving this on a slight cliffhanger, but it's also going to give me time to study between episodes what to do next, because we did kind of flounder around a bit. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week. Later.